Coach Black here. First, I want to thank Monique with FCSC to get me set up, because about 20 minutes ago, Coach Black was not going live, and there would have been no juggling, and you would have just had to figure it out on your own. So thank you, Monique. I really appreciate it. I am not tech savvy and never will make that claim. So anyway, here we go.
Hold on, you gotta wait.
Well, actually, we've got a couple minutes before we start. 6:15 is our official start time. Just to let you know, after a workout like you had with Coach Melissa, juggling is a really good cool down. If you want to use juggling as a tool for cool down, it's great. Hopefully, a lot of the people that worked with Coach Melissa last hour will come on and work with me now. Juggling is a good tool for lots of stuff. Cool down is certainly one of them. We'll give a little bit more time to let people get on. 6:15.
Tell them to say hi if you're here.
Yeah, if you guys are on, give me a wave, thumbs up, give me a hi, something like that. I'd really like to cater to all jugglers. I don't want to just cater to advanced jugglers. I'd also like to cater to beginner jugglers. It's, in my opinion, one of the most fun things to do when it's just you and the ball. It's also cool if you've got a friend, a sibling, or somebody like that that you can juggle with. Partner juggling is fantastic. It looks like we've got Wyatt and Mia England. What's up? I've got Ash Herzog. Sweet. Hey, Ash, what's up? Hey, Ash, try to kick a ball in my face. Nah, Ash has been working hard with her mom out on the fields, and I think her mom is getting a workout. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. If I can have my jugglers back in their juggle stations, I just want to start out. First of all, if you are an advanced juggler, I'd like you to start getting your juggles in now. You can start listening to some of the other stuff that I have to talk about, but right now I'd like you to start getting your juggles in. And if you can hit in this 20 minutes, just give me your personal best in the 20 minutes, not of all time. So in this next 20 minutes, if you hit a 50, just tell me, PB 50, whatever it might be. For my beginner jugglers, I want you to know that juggling can be a little frustrating, but I would like you to stick with it, because after you figure it out, it's a lot of fun, and that personal best just keeps going and going and going. Who do I have?
Susanna.
Susanna. What's up, Susanna?
Claire Compton.
And Claire Compton. What's up, girl? Hey, okay, so for my beginners, I just want you to relax and just try to figure out the surface of your foot. Your foot is going to be able to manipulate the ball in so many different ways. So when you're starting out, I just want you to try to drop the ball to your foot. You don't have to start with it on the ground because it's hard to flick it up. Start within your hand. Drop the ball to your foot and just pop it right back up to your hand, okay? Drop it to your foot and catch. One and catch with your good foot. You don't even have to try your not so good foot right now. So with that, just try to figure it out. What surface of the foot gives you the best touch, okay? In my opinion, it's kind of right behind your toes. Right behind the joint of your toes is where you're going to find the most control. Because if you pull your toes up, you can spin the ball. If you flatten your toes out, you can kind of move the ball back away from you. So just feel that, one and catch, one and catch, one and catch. And that's what you are going to do to start out. And if you would also like to have another tool, you can find a hard surface, and you can drop the ball on a hard surface and just tap it back up and just try to do hard surface juggling, okay? That's also a good way to find the touch with the ball. You can do it on a deck, you can do it on a driveway, basement concrete slab, and that's a real good way to figure out kind of the touch first, okay? One and catch. Advance to two and catch. You're going to try a right left, and that's when you really start to figure it out, okay? So that was a bad one by Coach, but you're going to try to figure out that touch to where you can get two touches and catch, okay? Two touches and catch. So all of my novice jugglers, I want you to work on that probably one and catch 10 times in a row. If you get all 10 in a row successful, then advance to 1, 2 and catch. And you want to be able to get that 10 times in a row, and then you can feel like you can advance on. Okay, so obviously after 2 and catch, you would try 3 and 4, and then maybe take out the catch altogether and just try to start getting that PB. Okay? Any PBs yet? Do I get anybody juggling yet?
Nope, but I see Caroline is here.
Caroline, what's up?
Sam.
Who?
Peyton and Sam.
Peyton and Sam,
too.
what's up? Okay, so now, after you've been juggling for a while, I think these guys have personal best in her 40s. And Maya, I think you almost got 20.
18.
So she's just under 20. So now, those guys are really focusing on a rhythm of right-left juggling. Okay? So once you get past that 1 and catch, 2 and catch, I really want you to work on, that right-left rhythm, okay? So when you're working on right-left rhythm, it's a whole lot, in my opinion, like walking, okay? And then I just let it get out of control for a second, and that's part of the challenge. Come on, where's my touch, Coach? That's part of your challenge of juggling, okay? It's ball mastery. It's having a relationship with the ball. If I take a touch here, how can I get my foot out there, pop it back to my center, and see if I can get that ball back under control? So again, really working on a right-left rhythm, okay? And for me, once you've gotten into the hundreds, I know a lot of you expert jugglers get into the hundreds, okay? That's when you've got to change it up and start doing a double, okay? Double rhythm, and you really got to start mixing it up, okay? My other advanced jugglers, I'd really like you to work on changing levels. Whenever you change levels, it really gives you an opportunity to bring the ball down from a different height, from a different angle, and you really need to work on being able to take the ball down from anywhere, okay? And really try to get that ball back to your center, under control, and then you can get that ball back under control, okay? And that, for me, is more important than trying to get 1,000. Because if I sit there all day and just get all these little touches as fast as I can, all right? That's only for me kind of one particular touch. Get dynamic with your juggling. Try to get the ball to move for you. And in my opinion, call it change levels. Okay, so I'm going to quit running my yap for a minute. I'm going to juggle. And even you young ones that are just learning how, post your personal best. Okay,
even if it's 1.
Hey, guys, in your spots.
Olivia Stafford's here.
Who's that?
Olivia Stafford.
What's up, Olivia? Hey, she is a good example of one of my ones that it frustrated you at first, right, Olivia? And now you're starting to figure it out. Keep it up. Okay, get your personal best. Everybody should be juggling now. Even if it's your 1 and catch, 2 and catch. There, Coach just dropped 1. I'm going to restart myself, get focused. Oh, I almost got around the world. Advanced jugglers, give me a couple around the worlds. If you can get 3 in a row, let me know about it.
Pete Moravec is watching.
Pete Moravec, what's up? My kids saw you drive by a little earlier. You should have stopped and juggled with me. See? Pete was my assistant coach for a long time, and he can attest to how much we focused on juggling, how it develops your touch, and it's a ton of fun. And it's exercise. I'm already losing my breath. That tells me I need to juggle more. What's your personal best?
Today?
Yes.
26.
26.
10.
10. Ella Black has 26. Maya Black has 10.
There's only
Keep going, girls. You need to be out of breath like Dad. How are the newbies doing? Give me a thumbs up.
50.
Yeah.
I lost track. 65. Give me credit for 65.
Ooh, Clara got 8.
Nice job, Clara. Excellent.
Trying for 10. Keep it up, Clara.
I want to also, just to add flavor, all my newbies, I want you starting with the ball in the hand. Then as you get a little advanced, add a couple, I don't know, more interesting starts. Okay? One of the more simple ones, you just snap your feet together. Okay? So try to pop the ball up. Makes it a little more exciting. Challenge yourself a little bit. Or, if you can get the ball to stick in the side of your foot, you can turn the other foot and chip it into your ankle, and it should pop up. Sometimes in grass, it works a little bit better. So get creative with those starts. Again, it's all about building a relationship with you and the ball. Ball mastery. Understanding the way the ball feels on your foot and being able to manipulate it and then bring it down under control and find your center again. Okay, center to me is balance and being kind of having your weight where you want it. So if I don't want to fall backwards, I can control that, okay? So that's a good example. Jugglers, where are we at?
34.
34? 11. Good, so you've increased, right? Okay, so make sure if you get in a slump, all right, I'm a lefty, so I always like to start the ball on my left foot. If you get in a slump, change it up. Do something a little different. Juggling, for me, is all about finding rhythm. So if you're out of rhythm, break what you were doing and try something new. So you can try your righty, because maybe that's what gets your brain in sync and gets you in rhythm and gets you focused. So if you're frustrated, start something new. Also, a lot of jugglers, maybe the foot rhythm doesn't come to you right away. Let's build confidence, and maybe it's your thigh juggling, okay? So a lot of times, thigh juggling is not something I practice a lot, but a lot of times, thigh juggling is maybe the thing that gets you in rhythm. Okay, so don't be afraid to switch that up. I've got my notes tied to my videographer, so I wanted to make sure.
Need your glasses?
No, yeah, I do need my glasses, but that's not. No, so really, I think it's one of those things you got to understand. Ball mastery in everything that you do is extremely important. It's with moves, it's with dribbling, it's with receiving, it's with passing, it's the way you shape your foot. And juggling has so many different aspects of that, and I think it's really important to embrace it. And right now we've got extra time. We've got, luckily we've got pretty good weather, and we should take advantage of that, okay? There's no reason that you, myself, my soccer players can't get out and work on their juggling, okay? I think it was pretty cool. My significant other was out in the yard challenging the kids. She's not a great juggler yet, but she's improving, all right? And it was amazing to see the motivation that I got out of my young players because my wife was willing to go out there and try it out. And it's not the prettiest thing, but I think what's the PB? What's the personal best?
8. I think I was 8.
8 or 9?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got 10.
You got 10. Okay,
Yeah.
good. Take a quick sip, get a drink of water, and then how much do we have left?
What time are you done?
It is
It's
a
6:29.
6:35. So we got 6
Okay.
minutes. Yeah. Take a quick sip, and we're gonna juggle hard after we take a quick sip. Did you take a quick sip?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Now your focus should be, I didn't see a whole lot of PBs posted, but now your focus should be in this last 6 minutes. Let's try to beat that. Everybody get as focused as they can. Put yourself in your happy place and see if you can beat that personal best. Ella, you're in the yellow box. Maya, you're in the red box. Good. I'm going to try to beat my 65.
Woo!
All right. Start with something new.
Oh. Oops, sorry. 11 again? Keep going. You got 6 minutes.
Ah, I tried a trick and I just dropped it. I still have time?
Trying to get too fancy. You have 5 minutes.
All right. Come on, Kyle England. I know you're there. I can see a PB out of you. Come on. What you got, man?
Coach Melissa sings while she teaches. You gonna sing? Coach Black?
The wheels on the bus. Nope. See, I almost lost the ball, and you just made me do a hacky sack juggle, which I don't do.
Ella, you're in the yellow area. Go.
I asked you to stay back
Because you walk when you
No.
juggle.
I'm trying to get you to stay confined. I put them in about a 3x3 box to see if they could control themselves as they juggle, which is a little more advanced. You can have freedom if you want freedom, but I would like to see if they could keep that in that box. It's tough. And it's even tougher for them to listen to their mom and dad obey instruction on a regular basis. So anyway, beat your PB. I want to see some PBs.
Personal best.
Yeah, Maya. Oh, Miss Herzog says Coach Black should stick to juggling. Leave the singing to Coach Melissa.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, Kyle is showering.
What? He can juggle in the shower? 61.
Keep going, Coach. Come on, girls. You got to beat Coach.
70.
No, I was on a good roll.
80.
Come on, Coach. Get to 100.
That's cheating.
90. And 100.
Woo! Oh, and he just busted his truck. Keep
Okay,
going,
now let's
girls.
try
What do you
to-
got?
I got 12.
Okay, you have 3 minutes, it looks like, unless my watch is wrong. 3 minutes.
That was an attempt at a trick, and sometimes that kills your momentum, but I highly recommend getting creative. I'm going to have to reach out to some of my old players. Julio Pacheco, that's going to be one of you. Hopefully you hear me. Nasty juggler, really, really high level. And that skill translated to the field. Very, very technical, good player. And a lot of his creativity and experimentation happened in juggling. And just phenomenal player. So hopefully I can get some of my boys
Kyle's at
to
50.
post videos. Kyle's up to 50?
Yeah, he's back. He's out now.
Juggling in the shower. That's awesome. I want to see,
He's out of the shower.
blurred video of the shower. No. But anyway, if my boys are out there listening, my 99 boys and any of my past players, post some juggling. Let me see some of those moves. Let me see some PBs. And show me what you got. I know you're getting out of college by now, or maybe you're smack dab in the middle of it. But let me see what you got. I know you still got some skills.
Kyle lost it at 92. Blamed
Kyle.
it on a bee.
I busted 100, man. You got to get there. Okay, so my young ones, my new ones, I want to make sure that you understand. Don't force it. Get comfortable. If right now 1 and catch is your game, stick with 1 and catch. It is a-okay. Be very proud of your 1 and catch because it takes a while to get comfortable with that. But again, build that up to 10 in a row. Juggle, please. Build that up to 10 in a row. Each one, make them nice, clean touches, so don't go 1 over there and don't count that, okay? Get them under control, 1. Under control, 2. Under control, 3. And get 10 good ones in a row, and then go ahead and challenge that not-so-good foot. I'm never going to call it a bad foot. Call it a not-so-good foot. And get 10 of those in a row. 1, 2. Work all the way up to 10. And once you've gotten there, by the way, be proud of yourself, and then try to advance to that 1-2 catch, okay?
Nice.
And make sure they're under control. And I'd like to see if you could get to that 10 of 1-2 catch. And then what I like to say, and then just have some fun. Don't put so much pressure on yourself. You can let the ball spray around a little bit and just go for those PBs, okay? Eventually, I think there should be some focus and controlling that touch back to your center and making sure that you can kind of control where the ball goes.
I got some PBs on here.
Got some PBs, sweet. I want to hear them.
All right, Susanna, 15.
Yes. 15. Nice job, Susanna.
Peyton beat her record of 13 and got 14.
I love it. Good job, Peyton.
Yep, Clara made it did the 1 and catch up to 12.
Nice.
First
See?
time juggling.
There you go. Hey, try
Yep.
that not so good foot too. Don't be afraid of it. It'll work for you.
Yep, and haven't seen Kyle's PB yet, but
I know he's
I'm
gonna
sure
bust
that's
100. That guy can juggle. See, that's a good mention of my friend Kyle, also known as Coach England. When we get together, there's so many of my buddies that still play the game. It is a ton of fun for me still to get together and partner juggle or group juggle, and so work on that skill so you can participate in those activities. It's a ton of fun. You'll develop your touch, and it's just something that I think is truly important to the game. Should not be your only trick. If you are just a juggler, you need to make sure that you're taking care of all those other aspects of the game, but make sure this is one of them. Okay, any PBs behind me? Listen, thank you for your time. This is not what I think is my wheelhouse, is to do online videos, but I am glad to be able to do it. I hope you enjoyed it. Miss all of you guys, seeing you on the field, seeing Athey Fields filled with soccer players. We will get back out there, that's for sure. But we're going to do it safely, and we're going to make sure that we take care of you and all of our families first. So anyway, thank you for making it. I will see you guys again next week, next Monday, and try to make some of these sessions, man. There's some really good stuff coming. Tomorrow morning from 9 to 9:30 is Coach Dan, okay? And he's doing fitness. 30 minutes, knock out your fitness, and feel good about it, okay? Get out there, and it'll be somewhat related to the game too. So anyway, 9 to 9:30, and then from 5 to 5:30, it's ball mastery with Marco. Listen, I've been around Marco for a really long time, played against, played with. Fantastic player, really good technical skill. Tune in, okay? He's doing ball mastery tomorrow, 5 to 5:30. And then we're going 5:45 to 6:15. We're going to do advanced ball mastery with Elvis, okay? And so some of my advanced players, tune in, see what he's got. He is a very talented player, and you could learn a ton, okay? Listen, overall, make use of your time. We've got tons of it, and the weather's going to be beautiful. So thank you again for coming out and juggling with Coach Black. Take care.
Bye,
See you guys.
guys.
Wait, how do you end it? There we go.
You did not end